Alrighty, should be live. Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more UFO 50. I wanted to actually start here today because I found out while I was prepping the thumbnail last night that this is our 20th time, or 20th game basically in the pack that we're doing today. And just look at the fact that we're on 44 and a half hours. Like, this game, UFO 50 is long-winded, to put it simply. Like, there is so much to do. It is just, it's insane. Anyways, we're going to be playing the strategy game AVIANOS today, in a time when birds rule and epic war rages between the Red Talons and the Blue Beaks. And that's all we got. 21st most played. Originally, the combat was turn-based, but it was deemed too slow and replaced with automatic fights. Interesting. Well, anyways, today is our start of the 20th game. Remember, Barbuda doesn't count until I actually legitimately roll Barbuda, because we haven't done so let's have some fun, and we will get right onto it. New game in AVIANOS. At long last, the mammals perished. Oof. And we reclaimed the land that was once ours. Damn. What an opener. It was just as our high priest had prophesied long ago. But as our society grew, many of us forgot our roots and became more like mammals. It was not long before we too fell prey to the folly of war. Oh. Okay, I was like, this is a difficulty slider? Nope, this is... Prepare for war, capture 4 castles, and hold them for 2 turns to win. Which ancestor will you pray to? Oh my god. Okay, appeal to the Celestial Council. So I'm gonna be honest. Normally, so this is like an RTS. I'm guessing we want to produce first. Okay, no. Alright, I see. Wait, no, do I see? Do I understand? Do I get this? So, when we pray to one of these gods, per thing... Okay, so per whatever we have on the map, we recruit or do whatever is there, so... Signar says, move nothing, or move something, sorry. Then we build 2 people on controlled forest, whatever the basket and houses get 3. And then we recruit, if we have 8 coconuts or 10 coconuts, a shieldman or a flyer guy, which we already have flyers because they're all birds, because, yeah. Brontor produces 4 coconuts per tree, 1 bone per house, and 1 person per chalice. And then if you then build those things, I believe. And then if you have something to sacrifice, you make those miracles happen. God, this is a complex game to throw yourself into right off the bat. Okay. Do we have 2 people is the thing. Like, what are our people productive services right now because I'm like, because that's normally the thing we should focus on first. I'm gonna say let's just, you know what, this is probably not what we do. Is this what we do? Is this legitimately what I want to do here? Oh my god. See, none of the other ones have the ability to move. So I'm assuming this does something important. Oh, and it's a charge. Where do you want to move from? Okay. Oh, you can only move 2 at once. Ew, I don't like that. I do not like that. Okay. There we go. I'm like, I'll split. Interesting. We'll do that. Found 4 bones. Okay. Where do you want to build? Okay, so we have 3 birds. Oh, okay, so the left is the action set in its entirety. Got it. I'm gonna say let's build house there. Oh, we can do as many things as we have the stuff for. I see. Done, and then I would definitely like to recruit that there. Recruited the Hawk Knight. Quetzal. Enemy expands. Okay. So, got it. Okay, that is actually pretty decent then. So the only way to, whoa, oh, okay, we're gonna get new, oh, so it's like a deck. It's like a deck of cards. I see. Yeah, honestly, I'd take Rexodon here because this is going to really produce a lot for us, and then I can do a lot of stuff. Trilock doesn't really help me out too much right now, and we need a lot of these from what I'm seeing anyways. So yeah, Rexodon I think is our best option here. Hell yeah, 13 seeds, okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, I think we do micro Zerg Rush type tactics with a bit of that guy. Okay. And then I say we do, we want 2 there with this guy to move that way. Found 3 workers. Hell yeah. Okay. Mountain was moved. Alright. So yeah, no, it is very much a randomized deck of cards that's getting, you know, done every turn. I wonder what happens when we fill them out then. Yeah, two swords per, that's pretty good. And then trading for workers. Oh my god. Okay, this is complex, is the best way to put it. Holy cow. I did not expect to get this today. So, it looks like we play 2 turns and then it swaps out our hand, basically, for a new set. I still have Trilock, though, so uncertain about that. So Stegnar is just really good in terms of, like, setting stuff up, I guess. Like, I don't know. It just seems to be really good for setting us up with some stuff. The problem we don't have, or we currently have, is we don't have seeds right now. This one seems to be really good because it's going to give us a lot of stuff, which I think what I do is I do Quetzal into Stegnar, and then that way we get the most amount of items, basically. Yeah. Quetzal into Stegnar. Yeah, okay, and I can select who I want to move. We just move all and go there. Yeah. And then we're gonna trade a bunch of workers in. And then probably do that just so that I've got a lot of stuff. Yeah, and call that that. We'll put another worker in, and that'll do that. Enemy praise the Stegnar. They expand. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, so like I was going to do then, I'm like, oh no, it's random hand every turn. Trilock just has been constantly there, apparently. Yeah, we do want to build a lot of these. Okay. Yeah, we want to build a bunch of that, so let's do this real quick. Yeah. Okay. Let's build this. So that's a bath, that's a seed factory, and this will be the place of worship, is what we said. Yep, so all of those are going in. Okay, you can only build on one tile. You cannot afford any miracles. Enemy prays to Rexodon and expands. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, we do need to effectively go through and finally use Trilock here. Because, yeah, Trilock should be our best option, I believe, for stuff, because that'll get us a lot of bones. Yep, yes, we will recruit whatever that guy is. The Owl Priest. Reveal all enemy locations for 4 turns. Teleport units up to 2 spaces. Kill 2 units of each type at any location. I mean, I'm going to be honest. If we Lightning Strike on these, which we know there is some because they just expanded here, 1 enemy units were killed. That's pretty good, in my opinion. Enemy prays to Quetzal, so he's got some. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to move into that land over there. Honestly, this is pretty good. We could, yeah, we'll Rexodon. And that way we will... You earned a blessing. Which action will be blessed? Ooh! Yo! Okay, that's sick. I see, so there's upgrades for doing 2 of each one. Okay. We have a lot of We have a lot of, I'd like to gain a lot more materials anyways. Yeah. So that'll do that. Awesome. Who do you want to recruit? We will do that. And then I want to move all into there. You are under attack. Caught unawares? What do you mean caught unawares? Oh god. What do I do? Whoa, okay. The attack was successful. Uh-oh. That is a major problem to us. Yeah, we're gonna need to Quetzal, into place. They can definitely sneak in and go crazy if we're not careful. Especially when that's what happened. Yeah, earned a blessing. Through mountains. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll muster. Action was blessed. Okay. Got it. You guys, I want to say half of you need to move. And yeah, we just pray that this is good enough to do for us. Yeah, not enough resources to trade. They're coming in. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, I really want to go on the offensive right now. Because they are definitely being a problem for us. We can at least build a tree and a market of some kind somewhere. Or a tree or a market, I should say. Yeah, Stegnar's really gonna end up being our Yearned Blessing. Surprise attack. So they blessed Stegnar with surprise attack. That's what they did. Yeah, if I build this here, that's important for us. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll move all to here. And then where do I want to build? I actually think we build here. Because boom and then boom. That goes there. Done. And while we don't have any stuff to recruit, you know, praise to Brontor, so he just produced a lot of stuff. Yeah, we want to attack this turn, basically, because if we don't, we're gonna be kind of crap for luck. So yeah, Rexodon, again, really is our biggest, you know, our biggest produce. Recruit at which shop or market? Oh, or at which thing or... Okay. We'll do this because I do want to actually split around a little bit here anyways, and this is just better for movement. I'll move to here to launch the attack. Okay. See, I don't know what any of these things mean for us. But as always, archers are just overpowered in any game like this. The attack stands, Stegnar. I'm like, we're gonna be attacked here. Caught unawares, are you kidding me? Well, I mean, we also are just extra strong here. Yeah, no. I'm like, get got. The attack was repelled. Okay, we do need to now start mustering up forces and getting that going, which is important to us. This is going to be really powerful for us, I think, right now, because we can build a massive set of stuff for us and go crazy, basically, I think. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Brontor is just our best one here. You're into blessing for more stuff per thing. Building cheaper. Honestly, building stuff cheaper might be the way to go here because it makes stuff a lot nicer in terms of what we're after. Because what I'm thinking on doing basically is I'm thinking on putting all three of these effects here on the dino square right there so that I've got like a really strong core of just production. Which if we do this, we should be able to get basically all the stuff for it, so. Yeah, I think we do build first. And then that's gonna give us a bunch of stuff. And then we're just gonna build out here. You can multi-select! That's what I was trying to see if you could do! Oh my god! Yeah, that's important. I should be running one of these everywhere. You can afford any miracles. I think I messed it up, but, you know, that's fine. Enemy expands. God, I'm gonna be honest. We want to probably do Stegnar here. Yeah, well, nah. I don't think we do Stegnar. I don't think we do Trilock. Honestly, I'm like, I think we do Quetzal because that's going to produce a bunch of stuff for us, basically. Because we've got a lot of things for us to use here now. Yep, that's a lot of stuff that just went up. Okay, boom. We will move. We'll move the majority towards that. And then I think I will trade into one of those real quick. And that way we have at least a worker sitting in the background. Praise the Trilock. Okay. Dare I pray to Rexodon again? Yeah, that might be useful. That might be useful. Especially because that's going to get us a lot of stuff. Stegnar, yeah, we don't really have the stuff for. Honestly, Brontor might go hard right now because we have a lot of stuff just everywhere. And that'll let me put a lot of stuff everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, Brontor is going to go hard right now. Especially because we get, like, 3 bones, meaning I can actually do a miracle out of this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Where do I want to build? Notice, by the way, as I'm cycling, it only lets me do these 2 here. I think we build out anyways on both of these, so boom, boom, boom. We do that, and then I want to go, boom, and then not enough workers. Oh. Oh. No room to build. Oh, each spot can only have 3 things on it. Okay. That makes sense. Gain +1 favor with any ancestor. Move a mountain to a new location. Freeze enemy units in place. Gain 1 with, honestly... We could do Brontor. Yeah, we could do Brontor. Earned a blessing with Brontor. If I do this, this is really just insane. We go absolutely skyrocketing for every Brontor from there on out. Yeah, and we call that done. Quetzal, they're gonna move into somewhere. We could honestly do this. Yeah. Yeah, we can honestly do this. You earned a blessing. Yeah, I think we do improve production. It's either I improve production or I allow for recruiting cheaper, which I think is going to be the better move, actually, just based off of everything. Yeah, do that. So, boom, major amount of seeds. Alright, we want... Honestly, I think we want this one over here. Because we know there's somebody up in the top right corner. And we would like to storm down over there eventually. I can do both. That is good to know. And then we will do that. And just hit done because of that. And honestly, what we do is I think we move... We know there's a decent amount here. We move like half of these guys over to here and start the offense. Oh, okay, they've got bombs. Yeah, we got him. Okay, sick. Attack was successful. Brontor gets prayed to. Your units were snowed in. They froze me in, meaning they don't have that many on that guy. Probably. I'm assuming is what that means. That's what I would use that as a, oh shoot button, you know? Let's see. This is 1,000,000 bones that we're gonna get. If I do that. Honestly, This one does go pretty hard for what it gets us. It gets us a lot of priests, which is nice. Then it lets us trade some stuff. We are getting it blessed as well, so it might be worth to do that. Trilock has just been the one that's the worst so far, in my opinion. We'll do Quetzal. You're in the blessing. +1 flyer per bath. We're going hard on the baths. going hard on the baths, guys. Yeah, the action do be blessed. Oh dear lord, that is so much stuff. We will take, let's see here. I kind of want to say, let's start cutting off their entry into there, honestly. Or we can start cutting off here by going down. Yeah, we don't want to all move. And I think these guys are kind of a one and done type creature, so you want to send them all in. Yeah, we'll split our force on the front, and I had a feeling there was going to be somebody there still. Oh, well. Oh, it makes you do the fight regardless. I see. Alright, well, I unintentionally sped through that when I shouldn't have. Yeah, we'll just do that. Trilock. Whoa! What the frick? Yeah, get him quickly. Yeah, that was pretty solid. We only had one person get in, and even then, we were crazy enough to hold him off. Honestly, a move right now goes really hard. Just in general, move goes really hard. But I think what we do is we go Insano mode here with Brontor and just ascend to the heavens real quick with absolute insanity. Maxed out workers, yeah. Where do you want to build? I would like to go here, and I would like to, yeah, build. Anything else I can build? Nope. Okay, cool. We want to Sacred Offering probably to Rexodon here. I mean, it's either that or I'm buffing these two and getting them absolutely ascended. Which, I mean, you know, value there. Brontor. I mean, this is pretty good. We'll do the production to Brontor. That way we get a bunch of meat out of it, and we're getting a ton of seeds, you know. Enemy praise to Rexodon, one of our guys is getting attacked. Ooh, okay. That was kind of a bit scary, but, you know, this is also where I can just straight up delete something, I think. With, yeah, Quetzal, or even, you know, Stegnar. We can do Quetzal, because this is going to get us a lot of units, which is really good, so. Doink. Yeah, and then, in all honesty, I think we just go all in and cut these guys off, you know? Well, at least mostly all in. Yeah, we want something like this. Because I figured there would be a lot of them there. Okay, we're dying. Jesus. Okay, and that's why we do the halves. Yeah, we do gain a bunch of workers for us, though, and call it done. Enemy prays to Brontor, freezes us again. Alright, this is where I'm like, I really want more of that muster right there. Reduce 2 per. Honestly, this is probably our best option here. Just thinking about it right now, because we'll need the miracles to go off. You're into blessing. Okay, that does let it vary a lot. Let's do Trilock here, because that actually makes it decently strong. Max out on bones. Recruit at which? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, we recruit out here. And then... kill 2 units of each type somewhere. I think we do the straight up, we just straight up kill the enemy here. 4 enemies were killed. That way they're in like, oh crap, the main citadel's going down, basically. Enemy expands as well. Bro, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy to do something like that. Yeah, no. This is... they're going down soon. Practically. Yeah, I think we Quetzal here and just go crazy. Earn the blessing. Oh, I can't double upgrade the muster. Or triple upgrade the muster. Alright, that's fine. We'll upgrade this. I mean, there's not anything I'm gonna be doing with it right now, but like, you know, it's worth it. Especially when that's what's happening, and I'm gonna be honest, I think we all outmove down into here since they keep going to try and defend that. There we go. Hell yeah. And that's a whole bunch of stuff. Captured 4 castles, hold it to win. Enemy prays to Rexodon, we're gonna get attacks. Yeah, that's not that many. That's not that many people to blockade this. This is a lot. Oh my. 1 bird. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. For them. Gonna be honest, that's their strong group. We need to stop that group from existing at all costs, basically. And to that I say we're going to freeze them to death, basically. Oh, I've gone red. Whoa, okay. I didn't know we could overdo the max. No room to build. That's fine. I mean, look, we're freezing them first because we know that that's their big group. And yeah, let's upgrade Rexodon here. Win next turn if you can hold. Enemy prays to Trilok. They got teleported in. Oh, holds the better action for when... Yeah, okay, I see. Holds for defending, basically. The attack was repelled. You won the war. Nice. Okay. Woo! Okay, so this is really sick. I love this game. Prayer for war. This time the enemy will be smarter, and there's more stuff to worry about. So Brontor really kind of sucks in early game. It really is very much a expand as early as you can, and then go to town once you have the expansions to basically allow yourself to go really, you know, strong. I mean, this one we've got like a free half of the map for us as long as I build properly. I'm assuming those crevices are going to be negative for us though. So we will see. Yeah, first things first, let's just use Rexodon because we're going to need to. And then, yeah, we're just going to go all in on those early. Yeah, I want to move from there, and we will half move for right now. Yeah, half move for right now to here. We're going to want to try and claim that bottom spot, basically. Trilok, he's going to move up because there's... Why does he get a diagonal immediately? Why did he get a diagonal? Oh, he teleported. That's what he did. Okay, that's a pretty good early use of that, I guess. Fair enough. Muster, we kind of can start doing that soon. I mean, Stegnar right now is really strong for us because he gets us building some stuff, which we need. Yeah. And I mean, right now, my goal is kind of just to put something on that tower that we've got. They've got 4, which is absolutely brutal, because their side is just capable to automatically go towards winning, like, very early. Like, actually, what the frick? This is just, like, a free near win on their side. Yeah, we'll move this archer into here. And we will build some forests so that we're starting to ascend the seed counter. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's all I can build. And we'll make them here because we do need to. And we will make just one of these guys for right now to keep our seeds high. Rexodon, yeah, he's gonna go all in on the Blitz, I think, which is just scary, to be honest. Yeah, that's just actually a little bit scary, outright. Yeah, Brontor's our best option here. Despite the fact that it really kind of sucks for us, it does get us a lot of things moving quickly. Yeah, we want to build relatively the same set of stuff. But we're going to be building just baths everywhere. That, and then we'll build a bath there. And then what I'll do is, while I have the second to do so, my current thought process is based off their expansion, what they've probably done is they've moved all the way from the bottom to the top middle. So what I'm assuming is we're going to have to, you know, effectively, cheats our way over there. But the other thing is also, like, I really do need to get production ramping quickly, which means probably Brontor. And probably, yeah, we do want to make it so that production goes burr, practically. And yeah, we will do that. Quetzal is gonna make a move. Oh my god, they are straight up going. I do need to legitimately just go in and start doing some stuff. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna Rexodon here, and Rexodon's gonna get buffed on the, yeah, gonna get buffed on this side so that we're also getting a lot of resources that we need in terms of workers. Awesome. And then we're gonna produce here, and it's gonna be a bunch of archers. And then I'm gonna move all of these guys. Yeah, we'll move those guys, and those guys all up, basically. And that'll be our movement. That way, enemy expands, enemy captured 4 castles, act now. Jesus Christ. That is very fast. But my plan was to straight up teleport to one of theirs anyways. So yeah, we will be. Cool. Yeah, we'll do the teleport. I think. Yeah, we'll do the teleport. So we've got 3 options here. And we're going all in, regardless what we do. This one probably has actually some decent people. We should take the one that they just... Well, we also want it to have semi-support. That one's probably the best one for us. Oh yeah, that's fine. He fled. The attack was successful, which is bad because I know that means that they're going to open up. Go. I'm like, go get him, please. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, this is bad. We're so dead. We're so dead. I'm not very, like... RTSs have always been a little bit in a weird spot for me, where, like, they sometimes are, I'm godly at them, and then other times it's like, nope. The frick do you take me for? And right now, we're starting to see the frick do you take me for option of that. And yeah, this is very much a blitz. I'm gonna be honest, we lose here outright anyways. God. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but that is good to know that that's what would happen. Do that. And then, you know what? Sure. We'll do that. Stegnar, they're just getting stronger. Enemy will win on their next turn. Well, unless I get a Trilock again. We kind of just instantaneously lose. Yeah. We're effectively dead. Yeah. I should have made the miracles better, now that I think about it. We'll recruit that guy there. And then we will... We don't even have enough to teleport. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. They win. Yeah, okay, so it is a different map each time. That was just, like, insane. I do not know how I was supposed to handle that one, actually. Just genuinely an insane map right there. Alright, we're gonna play a little quickly for a little bit, just because I need to. Because we're almost out of time, actually. We'll do Segnar. We'll move these two into here. And then what we will do is I will build this and this there. Done. Finish the recruiting. And then we'll put that there. Call it done. And that should be a good starter point for us. There's only 6 on the map as well, which is something to note. Again, I think we muster move. We wanted to start grabbing a bunch of stuff and just go. Practically build up all of our lands. Yeah, we can do Brontor in a bit. I think we do Quetzal. Yeah, do that. And then I'll move here. And then, yeah, trade out. Stegnar is gonna go up there. Okay, Brontor gets us a lot of stuff right now. Yeah, Brontor gets us a bunch of things. We don't have any baths, so sadly that's not perfect for us. The problem is I'm like, on some of these, on some of what we've got here. Yeah, and I don't have any real, I don't have a bunch of people, which is what I really want right now, is a bunch of people. We could do Rexodon, guarantee that way that our front line is safe, practically. Yeah. And then just doot. Push all of these guys into here. And that moves us forward. Enemy expand. So they teleported out. Because remember, that was the teleport move. Because I don't think... Because, yeah, Trilock doesn't move. Trilock teleports you. So they got teleported over, basically. If only we had a diagonal move right about now. That would be pretty good. I was like, I think we Brontor here, just because Brontor gets us going pretty hard. Yeah. Yeah, I think we get going on some things. And then we want to build 1,000,000 baths here so that Brontor just ascends our population every time. We go here. Yeah, do that. Call it done. Accept the fact that they're probably going insane right now. And diagonal move, as expected. So that force on the bottom right is going to be pretty weak. I don't think it's, you know, I don't think we win is the problem because I messed the timing up again. Yeah, cuz I need Trilock up here. This is a teleport move. And I don't think they have, you know, necessarily done too much. I'm like, I do one of these two, and I think I do this one. Yeah, they were not fully prepped. No. Are you kidding me? They win there barely? Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, he does that and then he nearly wins. Alrighty, you didn't muster anything, so, you know, I know what you got, and I hate to tell you this, you're going down, with those two guys. Yep, earned a blessing. We need to produce a bunch of workers anyways. Yep. And this is, yeah, that's definitely the spot where we want to do stuff. So, boom, 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 done. And then I want to move all of these guys to here, because that's only going to be the one. There we go. I hate how the one guy ran too fast. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, alrighty. Now is when we probably do another muster move. Yeah, probably we do that, I think. Because this is gonna... I forget what the upgrade is, but I think it goes pretty hard for us. Triloc's not really set up, and Stegnar's actually decent, based off of what we got right now. But Stegnar would definitely be a we spam build effectively, especially... Look, this is also one where it's like, I kind of need to set up and go. Yeah. I wish I could... You know what, we'll do this because I believe it's for the baths. No, it's for those. Crap. Oh, that was a mistake. We'll upgrade that just so that I have a bunch of people. And we'll move you over to here so that way we're prepped. Not enough resources for trading at all. Yeah, we're getting attacked. Flee. Just flee. There's no way. Concede it. Yeah, I'm aware that they've got 4. Do I have the ability to win if I do this? Maybe. Earn a blessing. I mean, kinda needs to be this. Can't afford to recruit. teleport in. Bruh, I love how there's, like, nothing here that's worth anything. Or nothing that we're gonna be good with. Yep, we lost again. Alrighty, well, you know what? That was another loss to us. Yeah, that's just, we're done. GG's. I can't win, game. I think you should kind of realize that I can't necessarily win this one. We don't have the forces for that. I'm just gonna be honest. We don't have the necessary forces for this. We lose outright here. It's kind of just not how this works. Don't know if you realize that. But, you know, I mean, sure, I will sit here and, you know, boop, 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 boop. Those two in, and then, you know, cry inside because this is my only option. Yeah. Yeah, no. Like I figured, we're dead. We're dead. Yep, and they won. Alrighty, well, with that, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. That has been the UFO 50 stream. Dear Lord, we need to find our next game now, which is gonna be number 81, which is number 40, I believe it's 41, Lords of Disconia. Whoop-dee-doo. Alrighty. Well then, with that, everybody, I once again say thanks for the watching. We will do this, we will play this game in the next one. So yeah, see y'all then. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.